I went to take my class. Some students told me, ma'am, you have already given the important questions of science. You have also provided Gujarati subject reports, essay writing, and thought explanation. But we find social science so much difficult. Please give us important questions of social science as well. So I thought if my class students are asking for this, why not I share with you all too? That's why I have brought the most important questions of social science for 1 to and 21 chapters. Let's start with that. Chapter 1, Heritage of India. Most important question, 1, 2 and 3, 4 marks. First question, Vishnu Purana. In which Purana the name Bharatvarsha used for India? The answer is the Vishnu Purana. Second question from the Lokmata. Third question, match following word the Lothal located. Answer, Ahmedabad, Dholka Taluka. Next question, festival. When Tanarari festival celebrate? Answer, Vadnagar. Heritage of India. 2 marks question, natural heritage. Negrito Hapsi, the Aryans, landscape, preservation of heritage. 3 marks question, culture heritage of Gujarat, Dravidians, culture heritage of all India. Vegetation flora, 4 marks question, Indian heritage, nature versus cultural heritage, preservation and protection. Special exam tips for chapter 1. They ask frequently like that natural and cultural heritage difference. Okay, fairs of Gujarat the most important for 1 marks question, section A. Last is a map work. If paper examiner level, if SS social science 2026 level to be tough, then they ask about Lothal and Modera. Okay, in location of the map. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Let's begin with the chapter 2. Culture heritage of India, traditional handicrafts, fine arts, clay work, music, dance, patola, leatherwork. 2 marks question, spinning. Zari work, art of painting, bhavai, diamond and bead work. 3 marks question, clay work, leather work, garba and garbi of Gujarat, metal work. 4 marks question, art of music, classical dances of India. All they include. Okay, dramatic art. Special examinatives for the 2026. Create a table, make quick reference table of the like dance and stage to divide in dance, stage and origin. 3 division. Okay. Match the Andhra Pradesh is extremely helpful for the your match following questions. Okay. Next is a painting. So focus and specify paintings on the whale paintings of Ajanta and Ellora caves. They ask frequently in the last 2 years exams, board examination. Okay. Pattern patola. Short note most important. Don't skip it. Most EMP. Don't skip it anyhow. It's the most important question. Let's begin with the chapter 3. Culture heritage of India, sculpture and architecture. 1 marks question, Mohenjo-daro. What is the literal meaning of the word Mohenjo-daro? Answer, mound of the beaded, Lothal, stupa, location, sun temple, sculpture and architecture. Pillar edicts, Gurupuram, caves of Gujarat, Harappa. 3 marks question, Dholavira, Lothal, Mayuran art. Next, Sun Temple of Modera is the most important question. 4 marks question, town planning of Mohenjo-daro, ancient Indian town planning, Gupta period, the golden age of art, Dravidian styles. Let's start with the chapter 4. Liturgy of heritage of India. 1 marks questions, Vedas, grammar, epic, Buddhist literature, Upanishads. 2 marks question, Rigveda, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. I already upload science most important questions also. As I told you, please subscribe my channel. Sangatana literature, Amir Khusru, Vedagans. 3 marks question, Indian epics, medieval literature, Mughal literature, Dravidian literature. 4 marks question, Nalanda University, Takshila University, Vallabhi University, Introduction of the Vedas. Special exam tips, universities match the following diagrams. Enough, this chapter is a finish. Okay, let's start with the new chapter, chapter number 5. India's heritage of science and technology. 1 marks question, father of the surgery. Who is known as the father of surgery in ancient India? The answer Maharshi Sushruta. 0. Which is Indian method to discover zero? The answer Aryabhatta. Mythology, Vastu Shastra, Mercury. 2 marks question metallurgy, mathematics, chemistry, surgery, astrology. 3 marks question topic. I say already topic name. These are the questions. Ancient of Indian medicine, Vastu Shastra. I don't waste your time, so I quickly fast revision. If you have to return, then pause video and return all the most important questions. Okay, astronomy, Yoga Shastra. 4th mark question Indian chemistry, Asian Indian mathematics, medical science and surgery, science and technology. Special examples for chapter 5. The father figures don't get confused between Maharshi Charak medicine, Maharshi Shudra for surgery and Aryabhatta for mathematics and astronomy. Okay. For 1 marks question. Pi value is 3.14 3.1416. Okay. Specific number. Meteorology exam 7 ton iron pillar of Delhi. Let's start with the chapter 6. Places of Indian culture heritage. Ajanta caves, which says the Ajanta caves located then as Maharashtra, Aurangabad district. Kailash temple, which cave number in Ellora houses at the magnificent Kailasa temple. Okay. Konark Sun temple, Hampi, Taj Mahal. 2 marks question elephant caves, Mahabalipuram, Khajuraho temples, Fatehpur Sikri, churches of Goa. 3 marks question Ajanta versus Ellora, Sun temple of Konark, Brideshwar temple. Red Fort of Delhi. 4 marks questions the Taj Mahal, Ajanta caves, Humayun tomb, heritage sites of Gujarat. Special examples for this chapter: Ajanta Ellora Gufa Maharashtra, Karnataka Odisha, Taj Mahal Uttar Pradesh, Hampi Karnataka. UNESCO site you must recommend Ranki Bav and city of Ahmedabad are UNESCO World Heritage sites. These facts often in a taste of MCQs. Okay. Architecture styles like Dravidians, Brideshwar. Okay. Let's start with the chapter number 7. Preservation of our heritage. 1 marks fundamental duties. Mountain Act, tourism, wildlife, museums. 2 marks question necessary for prevention. Tourism and heritage, pollution in mountains, roles of citizens, museums. 3 marks questions. Article 51 and 679, preservation of Asian mountains, cleanliness of and heritage. Role of schools and colleges. 4 marks questions. Preservation of heritage, our role in preservation, tourism and economy, preservation of heritage. Special example Article 51A clause. Current example like Taj Mahal and Mathura refinery example. Government initiatives adopt a heritage. 4 marks question. If you write this line, you give full marks. Okay. Let's be the chapter 8. Nature resources. Resources definition: anything that is useful, fulfill human needs, for which man has the physical and intellectual capacity to utilize, a called dash resource. Soil type, non-renewable resources, soil color, leaching. 2 marks questions. Resource planning. Next, soil erosion, conservation, elevation soil, desert soil. 3 marks question. Classification of resources, black soil, soil conservation measures. Mountain soil. 4 marks questions. Types of soils, India, soil erosion, conservation, classification of resources, lateral soil. Special exemptives: the regular name, always remember black soil is equal to regular soil, regur soil. This is a classic MCQ tick. Khadar versus Bengal. Also remember map work in important. Black soils will available on Maharashtra and Gujarat. Alluvial soil is available on North Indian plains on map. Okay, practice for these regions. Go with chapter 9. Forest and wildlife resources. Reserve forests which are under the direct control of the government, where the lumbering and grazing are prohibited, are called reservoir forest. Extinct species, Project Tiger, biodiversity hotspot, state bird flamingo, state body. Remember. 2 marks questions. Deforestation, classification of forests, enlarged species, wildlife protection, bioreservoirs. 3 marks questions, type of forest, remedies over the forest conservations. Okay. Resources for wildlife destruction, Project Elephant. 4 marks questions, forest conservation, wildlife conservation projects, national parks versus sanctuaries, impact of deforestation. Okay. Special exam tips, map work, Jim Jim Corbett National Park, Kaziranga, Gir National Park, Kanha. This is most important. Remember, then classifies the MCQs. Okay. Let's with the 10th chapter. Agriculture, gold fiber. Which crop is known as the gold fiber of India? Then jal. Okay. Behavior crop, beverage crop, white gold, rabi crop, kharif crop. 2 marks question, types of farming. Green Revolution, technical reforms, institutional reforms, Zaid crops. 3 marks question, shifting agriculture, coffee cultivation, globalization of Indian agriculture. Pulses, 4 marks questions, type of farming of India, major crops wheat, major crops paddy, rice, reforms of in agriculture. Special tips for this chapter, map were extremely likely you will define, ask a major producing site, a set of one of this. Okay. Each chapter maps of including one questions, like soil 1 questions. Okay, and the factors have 1 questions also. Tea Assam, cotton Gujarat or Maharashtra, wheat Punjab or Haryana, coffee Karnataka, Kodru, Kork, and Kharif versus Rabi. Veg. This is very common. 2 marks distinguish between this. Okay. Next, chapter 11, water resources. 1 marks question, main resource. What is the primary source of water on earth? So, rain and precipitation. Highest irrigation multi-purpose project, canal irrigation, groundwater. 2 marks question, multi-purpose projects, water security, water shield management, irrigation sources, rainwater harvesting. 3 marks question, problems of water resources, rainwater harvesting methods. Irrigation of India, multi-purpose projects of India. 4 marks questions, multi-purpose projects, water crisis and management, rainwater harvesting, canal and tube well irrigation. Okay. Next, basic exam tips, map work, Bakra Nagal on Satluj River, Harakat on Nagarjuna Sagar on Krishna River, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Sardar Sarovar on Narmada River, Gujarat. The objects list for multi-purpose projects, important. Okay, Punjab Haryana factor, this have the highest ratio. Chapter number 12, minerals and energy resources. 1 mark question, backbone of industry. Which mineral is known as the backbone of modern industrial development? The iron. Okay. Mica production, liquid gold, solar energy, wind energy. 2 marks question, classification of minerals. Manganese, limestone, non-conversation energy, copper. 3 marks question, iron, betoxin, natural gas. Biogas, 4 marks question, classification of mineral energy resources, non-conversation energy resources, conservation of minerals. Special exam test, map works. Okay. Iron ore, coal, petroleum, Mica's property. Okay. Remember these topics. Let's read the next chapter. Chapter number 13. Manufacturing industries. Manchester of which city is traditionally known as the Manchester of India, flooring due to his flooring, cotton textile industry is Ahmedabad. Okay, first iron and steel plant, electric capital, knowledge sector, silk center. 2 marks question, important of industries, agro base versus mineral base, industrial pollution, sugar industries, jute industries. 3 marks question, factor of industrial location, cotton textile industries, chemical industries, shipbuilding industry. 4 marks question, iron and steel industry, information technology industry, environmental degradation, aluminum smelting. Special exam for tips, map work, be ready with these industrial centers: Jamshedpur iron and steel, Jharkhand, Ahmedabad, Mumbai cotton textile, Bangalore electric technologies अथवा industries, Visakhapatnam shipbuilding. This building basic concepts you have need to clear that. Iron steel is basic industry. Explain this, provide the machinery tools for the industries, agriculture, transport and defense. Okay. Let's go with the chapter number 14. Transportation, communication and trade. Oops, sorry, my mistake, sorry. Trade. Okay, 1 marks question. Lifeline, economic, golden equator, National Highway 44, first train, satellite communication. Next with that, 2 marks questions. Importance and transportation. Why is transportation essential for the development of the country? Pipeline transport, mass communication, internal versus internal trade, Concon railway. 3 marks, roadways of India. Next with the problems of Indian railways, waterways, airways. 4 mark question, golden and express ways, Indian railways, international trade of balance of trade, major seaports of India. Map work, seaports, airports, highways, the connectivity logic, natural climates like flaming floors, digital communication, don't forget the mess. Next, transportation, communication, trade. 1 marks, lifeline, economy, golden quadrant, National Highway 44, first train, satellite communication. Let's repeat it again, I'm sorry. Yes, right. Chapter number 15, developing economy, dual economy, per capita income, private sector, economic growth versus development. 2 marks question, economic development, developing economy, market system, social system, mixed economy. 3 marks question, economic growth versus economic development, sectors of economy. Factors of production, factors of market system. 4 marks question, characteristics of developing economy, market system versus social system, mixed economy, factors of production. Special exam tips, growth versus development, the entrepreneur, mixed economy definitions. Chapter number 16, economic liberation and globalization. LPG reforms, WTO, globalization, disinvestment, World Trade Day. Economic liberalization, privatization, globalization, sustained development, World Trade Organization. 3 marks question, liberation reforms, sustained development strategies. Impact of globalization, environment protection. 4 marks question, economic reforms, 1991. World Trade Organization, sustainable development, privatization. Special examples, the LPG acronym, WTO date. Remember this, don't confuse with this. Sustainable development. It repeats again, sorry. Economical problems and challenges, poverty and employment. 1 marks question, BPL. What is the full form of BPL? Below the poverty line, unemployment type, Manrega, Vishaka Karma, Sharam Suddhi Yojana. 2 marks question, absolute versus relative poverty. Discuss unemployment, literature, unemployment, poverty alleviation, world labor market. 3 marks question, cause poverty, types of unemployment. Rural versus urban poverty, Sharma Yojana. 4 marks questions, poverty alleviation programs, cause and remedies for unemployment, Manrega, agro-based industries. Please with the other page. Special for the Manrega is most important, unemployment advance. Discuss with the unemployment logic. Next, chapter number 18, price rise, consumer awareness. Consumer Day, when is World Consumer Rights Day celebrated? March 15th. Okay, National Consumer Day. ISI mark, egg mark, hallmark, 2 marks questions, price rise, consumer explanation, black marketing, consumer duty, FPO mark, 3 marks question, cause of price rise, consumer rights, measures of to control price rise, public distribution system, 4 marks question, reasons of price rise, consumer rights and duties, consumer radar system mechanism, price of regulation, special exam tips for the logos and marks. One second. I just have to back this page. Oops, yeah, it's not working properly. Hold a second, guys. Sector ISI, industrial, electric, agriculture, hallmark, gold, source, silver. Remember this bill logic, okay? Start with the new chapter. Human development, HDI concept, first rank, UNDP, gender ratio, beginner helpline. Two marks question, human development, indicators of HDI, human environment, child sex ratio, schemes, movement. 3 marks question, challenges of human development, women's welfare in India, HDI categories, education and HDI. 4 marks question, human development index, general equality, women's welfare streams of Gujarat. Obstacles in human development, special exam, the number 181, HDP versus GDP, North Way in India is most important. Last report revision. Okay. Chapter number 21, social change, RTI Act, RTE Act, RTF Act, child helpline, cyber crime, 2 marks question, juvenile deficiency, delinquency, corruption, child labor, right to information, senior citizens, 3 marks question, causes of juvenile deficiency, measures of corruption, National Food Security Act, rights of children. Four marks question, right to education, corruption, its remedy, consumer rights versus human rights, social change, special exam tips, economy master, RTI 205, RTI 2009-10 and FC 2013. Okay, let's go with next page. 1018 number for which, then child safety, cyber security, map work, most important, final revision. I will give that. Let's go with the map work. Oops, yes, correct. Yes, I think so. Just hang up. Wait a second, guys. Oops, yeah. Social time map works, most important, wildlife and national parks, Kaziranga National Park, Corbett National Park, Gir National Park, Darjeeling National Park, Padiyar Sanctuary. Soil types, this is for chapter 9, most important, comes in a one chapter, one questions. Okay, write down in your notes, I will be waiting for you. Okay, next, soil types. Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, desert soil. Okay, sorry. Agriculture crops, chapter 9, paddy, rice, wheat, Punjab, Haryana, cotton, Gujarat, tea, Assam, coffee, Karnataka, co-region, sugarcane, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Okay, science map work, most important locations, wildlife and national parks, Kaziranga National Park, Assam, Corbett National Park, Uttarakhand, Gir National Park, Gujarat, Darjeeling National Park, Jammu and Kashmir, Pedia Century Kerala. So one question appears from chapter 9, chapter 8, second question from chapter 8, soil types. Will be asked to identify the region with the specific soil types. Okay. So alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, and a desert soil. Okay. Agriculture crops: paddy, rice, West Bengal; wheat, Punjab, Haryana; cotton, Gujarat; tea, Assam; coffee, Karnataka; sugarcane, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Let's go with the multi-purpose projects and dams. Bakhanangal, Punjab, UP; Hirakhand, Odisha; Nagarjuna Sagar, Andhra Pradesh; Sardar Sarovar, Gujarat; Tununga, Karnataka. Industry and transport: industrial industry, cotton, textile; Ahmedabad, Mumbai; railways, Delhi to Mumbai route make one junction in between. Okay. Major seaports, international airports. Tips for the map: you have to use any unique symbols for the different symbols, like for the small triangle for mountain peak, dots of crops, and line with the cross marks for the railways. Index lane: no index, no marks. State borders: use a pencil labeling with the proper. Okay. So if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.